do my morning routine. Got one of these guys, good electrolytes. Oh shit, I dropped this onto my second one of these. And then I've just got my sort of bandages and stuff, so I'm going to put some iodine on. It is struggling to heal, which is frustrating. It's like it was so close to scabbing over, it was like almost completely dry, that I ran and it got all gooey again because I got all sweaty. But yeah, I was just going to say it's quite nice this morning. Normally like I wouldn't film and I'm just like in a bit of a rush just to get out there as soon as possible. And I do want to get out and about, hopefully get out in the next sort of 10 minutes. But it's less hot today, so I think it's getting up to 32, whereas yesterday was like 35, 36, which just relieves so much pressure, because then I know that I'm not ever going to be at risk of running in crazy hot temperatures. So like if I leave 15 minutes later, then it's not a big deal, right? Do you know what I mean? It's like I'm not going to end up running into an extra 2 degrees, which is a bit of stress relief. What's the bag on? 100 kegs. Shit. Well, everyone, it is April 25th, day 35, I think. Yeah, I always I'm forgetting which marathon we're on now. Could be marathon 28. I'm not sure. 35. Oh, it could be marathon 29. Anyways, I'll figure that out, because it's kind of hard to figure out, because with the rest days, and then also there's been sort of 2 days where, one day where where my cough was really, really bad and I had to pull out at sort of like 27k, and then I had that other day where sort of bit of like a rest day where I just did like 17k. So it's all a bit confusing. But yeah, on the road, got a bit of a longer one today. It's sort of, yeah, this could be one of the last, I'm hoping this is going to be one of the last hard days. There's a bit of like a mountain pass thing that I've got to go through. I'm hoping to go through it sort of when it's lighter. I think it's towards the end of the run, which is harder in the sense of I'll be more tired, but nice in the sense of I'll get a view and stuff. Hopefully it's like the Havan Pass. Probably won't be, but it'll still be cool. But yeah, feeling all right. Slept pretty well last night. Yeah, and I slept well just because I was feeling good, feeling positive. Had a good run yesterday and was sort of more optimistic about today's run. I was like, oh, tomorrow's like, what was today? Then I can actually enjoy it and sort of get out and do a bit of running and feel good. It doesn't take as long, sort of miss the sun, get more work done, like all the positives that come with the fact that I can actually run in. It's not like irritating my blisters, and it actually, you know, gives my feet time to heal and stuff if I'm able to run more. And as I said quite a few times, I'm trained for running. So yeah, but see how we go. I never know these days what's gonna happen. My bloody elbow was bothering me last night, like aching in the night, which was really weird. So who knows where that's come from. Yeah, see how we hold up. Oh, look at these guys. Hello. Hello. Oh, it's the complete opposite to what I've just experienced. This guy's like running away. I think that's their mum. Hello. Sorry. Get out your way. Hey. Enough of that. Hey. Hey. Yep. I'm off. Don't you worry. That was kind of not bad. Getting a bit too close to our babies. Wolves run across Vietnam to annoy every neighbour on the full stretch. Wakey, wakey. Then we can hear them in the background. But I'm like long gone. Like I wouldn't even be in earshot now. And they're still going. What's kind of bad is I reckon they just, because I probably initiate it, right? Because I'm just like stomping along and I have my head torch on. And then they just have like a bark off. Because it's like neighbouring dogs. So now they're just barking at each other. Like I can still hit them now. I'm probably like 300-400 meters up the road. And then just, oh God. Shit me. Oh my God. When there's like two sets of dogs, they just barking at each other. Also, these bits are not like, it's pretty damn dark. They're not quite as sketchy as like sort of the woodland bits, because obviously they're just literally nothing in complete darkness. But the sketchy thing about these bits is like back there, I didn't record it, but like sometimes you get some like wild dogs and you just don't know how they're going to behave. And they're just like, when they're not like behind a gate or on a leash, it's a bit like, whoa, what are these lads up to? But I feel like the wild dogs, because they don't have like an owner and they're not really guarding anything, and so they're almost like lacking confidence. And I feel like sad truth is probably they're also like not fed as well, so they're really not as strong and therefore less confident. So often the wild ones kind of just like sort of look sketchy as anything, but then don't do too much. Well, you can hear that. Don't know what that is. I'm like completely in the forest. I don't know whether that's like a bird or like a monkey. I might have to look it up. It's going to sound ridiculous, but a few people sort of ask me whether it's kind of scary, sort of in the dark in the woods, and like it is. But I feel like, you know, the more you do something, the more you get used to it. So like, it is always, not that I'm in the woods every day, but it is just like part of the routine. But it's funny because like obviously there's moments where I'm like hearing these noises and I'm not familiar with this territory, so I'm like, what the hell is that? Like, is that a dangerous thing? Like, can that thing sort of like attack me or whatever? But then I also go through phases of just probably being a bit like, I don't know, backing myself probably a bit too much. I'm like, come at me, motherfucker. I'm like, come at me, let's go. Like, unlucky if you come across me, man, because I'm gonna go for you. Like, so just back off. Like, and then I got like a bit of a rush of adrenaline and I'm like, let's go. And I'm just like marching on or like running on. I'm like, let's go. I'm almost kind of like pumped. I'm like, I'm not ready to fight, which is gonna sound really bad, but I'm literally like, I'm ready to just go with whatever it is. Also, just to clarify as well, the dark is actually one of my fears. I'm like scared of heights. I don't like heights. I don't like deep water, and I don't like the dark. So I'm not just a badass. I actually really don't like the dark that much. Fellow guy with a light keeps pointing at me. You want some, mate? Gonna see what these guys are up to. Hopefully they're not trouble. Ciao. Hello. Ciao. Ciao. No idea. No idea what's just been said. They look alright. Sort of smiling. One guy looked like he had his guard up a little bit, didn't really smile. One of them had a big chain as well. I was like, oh. All these guys from Mafia. Nah, I think it's inside. Just on the morning hike, right? They kind of look like they just come back from like a night out. To be honest. we're all sort of chilling. So yeah, who knows? I point a light right at me there, like straight at me. I was like, whoa, I can barely see, like, because when someone points like a light at you like that, you can't really see like their faces because your light's not like, their light off, I could see exactly who they are. But yeah, I think they're fine. Not chasing me anyways. Excitement's over. It's starting to lighten up a bit now. Sun hasn't quite come up yet, but keep the torch on for a little bit longer. But I think all the spookies have gone to bed now. And you feel the dark does just make so much sense. It's like I can now like see my surroundings. Like I have my full sort of like, you know, peripheral vision, and like you can kind of see ahead, see the sides. It's like, you know, I guess, you know, I mean, it's just pointing out the obvious, but like we've evolved to, you know, want to be aware of our surroundings and like predators and whatever. So when you're in the dark and you can't have all that vision, it's like, it's inherently pretty scary because you're just like, what, like what, where's that coming from? Is it coming from there? And then you're just using your ears loads. So like your ears, like the sound is so like intense because it's just like every noise is like, do you know, it's like, what was that? Whereas once you can see, you just get this like absolute confidence of just like, I know the crack now. I can see the landscape. Do you know what I mean? It's like, I know what the terrain's like. I know like what's about. There's no big beasts on the way over the hill to come get me. Although that little house there is a bit, you can see it very well. You see that? Spooky ass house. This is what the trail kind of looks like during the day. In the bed. It's really nice being off the motorway, sort of on the softer stuff, sort of out in the countryside. It's like, has its pros and cons there. Like, it's when I'm running on the motorway, it's kind of like quite live and sort of, you know, you don't feel too far from safety. And, you know, it's annoying with all the lorries and stuff. But then there's petrol stations with water and things like that. When I started this trail, I was like, what, like, well, I'm actually going to get water today. Luckily, I've sort of filled my camel pack, like, fully up. And I've got 2 bottles here. But yeah, sort of not seeing anyone for a while in the dark sort of is a bit like, just a bit more sketchy. But then it's also quite peaceful at the same time. Had a good night. The bears. This is at the start of the mountain pass, I think. I kind of came from just that left-hand road there. This is sort of the more main road I could have come along, but it was it's like a 7k detour or something ridiculous. It's like a big sort of L shape. So yeah, recommended that I went through that other bit. But yeah, tiny bit nervous actually because I don't know how much water I've got in my camel pack, but I'm kind of getting low. I've still got my 2 bottles, but like, I don't think that's enough to get me the whole way through here. So yeah, just hoping that there's a little shop along the way. Oh, this country's legendary, man. That guy over there in that small house. This is literally where I was just before, chatting about not having enough water. And then this guy's just giving me 2 bottles and a load of water out of his tank thing. It's like one of those big, almost like 10-litre tubs of water that you get. So yeah, absolute legends, man. Like, you can just, they like said hello to me, and then I just kind of was like, this is a good opportunity to just beg for some water. And they gave me some water, and I just got chatting to them a little bit. Not like having a proper conversation or anything. But yeah, and then I just had some water, and then one of the guys kind of just wandered off for like 5 minutes, and then came back with like 2 bottles of water, and I was like, mate, you absolute legend, like proper just sorted me out. I was a little bit nervous. I was like, I can't run out of water through here. Like, I can't get like 10k up here and then I've got like 10k down to town or 10k back, and I'm probably going to go 10k down to town. But if I'm like dehydrated and not feeling great, that's pretty awful. I'd probably just end up stopping my run and trying to hitch a lift, get down, get hydrated, and then trying to hitch a lift back up, which would just be time consuming and annoying. And I might not even feel well enough if I get that dehydrated. I might just start feeling a bit sick. So yeah, but you know, someone's on our side. Fucking hell, that dog, man. Peaceful until that dog started barking. Just imagine the sound of that dog, wasn't there? So nice. But lovely around here, and kind of random with all this building work. It's like weirdly quiet for this time. Like normally it's like lorries and whatever. Don't even know if this road is actually open. It just feels almost a bit like what's the word, man? Like can't remember the words. I was getting onto the motorway there because this bit I was on before kind of just goes up a hill for the sake of it, so might as well stick on this nice flat bit. Feels like you know, what's that film called with Will Smith? He's like fighting the zombies and stuff, man. I'm gonna look it up. I Am Legend. Honestly, I'm a moron. How have I forgotten that? It's like almost like like apocalyptic. It's like, just look at that, like nothing. He's like, what remains of humanity? This guy, this man on foot, trying to find resources. Also, the reason I got my camera out actually was for this view. Wow. Look, there's now a guy on that side of the road. It's cruising down. There's a lorry going this way. There's got a bike going that way. I just waved to like 5 bikers who came on my side of the road. So, who knows? Where these guys are off to. Obviously trying to get away from me, but like, who do they belong to? It's like the side of a motorway. Do you know what I mean? It's like, is it like that farmer in the UK where he just refused to sell his land? And this is just like a small plot where a farmer has these cows. I think it's unlikely. Yeah, don't know, maybe they're wild. Got kind of like a blurry photo with that guy. It's hilarious. I kind of saw the guy taking the photo sort of had his glove, but I just was like, I'll just make do. It's part of the photo, right? But he was the guy that gave me these 2 bottles of water. I haven't been able to get rid of them because sort of on the motorway, it's like no bins, and I haven't actually seen anywhere to stop to get some more water or whatever. It's hilarious. Like, I saw him maybe like an hour and a half ago or even longer ago, and he was buzzing. He couldn't believe that I was here. He's like, what are you doing here? Like, he was just absolutely buzzing. And then he got a photo on his phone with me, and I was like, oh mate, I've got to get a photo with you, man, come on. So yeah, that was nice. Now in this random village, people are super friendly here, to be fair. They're like directing me back to the motorway. Yeah, taking a bit of a detour here. Just trying to find some water. I really need some water. Sort of, that gave me some, but I've been running for like nearly 2 hours now, so. Luckily it's actually, I'm sweating less than what I was. The 2 AM starts, maybe I need to reevaluate that because it's so humid. The humidity's so high at that point. yeah, I was actually sweating more then, and now it's a bit of a breeze here. It's kind of cloudy, so sweating less, yeah, now than I was this morning. It's the most random little village I've ever been to. So small, and it's on this motorway that. Fuck me. Cheers for that, mate. He actually gave me a great smile there, so I forgave him straight away. He just started driving his car at me, so I was like, alright, well, sort of area, can you not just drive around me? I was like to get out of his way. But yeah, tiny little village, like, so random. I guess not random, I guess he's probably lived here for a long time, but like, yeah, just off this motorway that seems like it's been freshly built. Ciao. And then just had this tiny little school, honestly like a handful of houses, maybe like 8 houses around it, and then this little shop that the people outside the school. I was going to try and get water from the little school, but then like they were like, because I luckily had some water on me, and I just kind of pointed to that. Quickest way I've ever been able to explain that I need water, just point to some empty bottles, and then they directed me to the shop. I still can't really say water, it's actually a bit embarrassing. At first I thought it was new, and it's like Newark. Like, I feel like every time I hear it, it has this slightly different saying to it. You know, I'm like, Newark, and they're like, oh, Newark, and I'm like, yeah, I thought that's what I was saying. So, yeah, obviously just not pronouncing it right. Also, just forgot to give you one extra little detail. So I got 2 litres there, so filled up the camel pack, and also got, I haven't actually been drinking that much caffeine, to be fair. There hasn't been many of those coffee things, but it's a Friday. It's actually an extra long day today, so, and they didn't have much to drink, so I got one of those. It's almost like a Red Bull thing, but it's not fizzy. So got one of those, so I'll be fired up in a second. And then, yeah, as I say, got 2 litres, because I've still got a fair way to go. Like, this is a big day today. I'm 26k in, pretty sure I've still got 20k left. So it's, yeah, a bit of a monster day, but luckily it's kind of windy and cool. So hopefully, I was going through so much water when I woke up. I was terrified. I was like, damn it, I'm actually going to run out of water here. Whereas now it's a bit windier. I'm hoping this will get me to the end. Truck thing there, going back and forth. Like, probably wouldn't be allowed on this road in the UK. I reckon this is why people are on the wrong side of the road. It's a big roadblock there, just 2 big concrete cylinders. Then you can cross back over here. I guess some people just don't cross back over, and so they're just on that other side for ages. Maybe it's just like a known thing that you just be careful on this road. Actually a tiny bit concerned about this. There's a roadblock there, There's no traffic. And then this is like, it's like fresh tarmac, so I don't really want to run on that. Really get my shoes messed up. So probably there's gonna be lads up there just like, yeah, fuck off, mate. Risk it for a biscuit. These guys going for it. Loving it. Units! People are so friendly here, man. Like, all the lads in those things give me like a little toot. And the guys on the side were just loving it. It's so funny, like, it is sort of just like people out and about here. Like, I don't know, there's not much red tape here. Like, I'm literally running whilst they're making the road, and like, no one really gives a shit. Like, it's so ingrained in me, sort of being brought up with so much health and safety and whatever, like, to just panic. You know, like, I haven't really met a single job's worth here. Like, most people are just so sound, and like, yeah, that crew of people just joked. I'd say, to be fair, the guy at the tunnel was a bit of a job's worth. but like, it wasn't bad. Like, it was fair enough. Like, it was like a tunnel with trucks going through it. Like, I probably should have been, but there was actually a path I could have walked on. I was like, come on mate, can I just take the path? But like, I was kind of panicking there. I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna have to do like another 20k round on the back onto the motorway where it sucked. Like, rather than just taking this little shortcut through here, through the little mountain bit. It's not quite the mountain pass I expected. It's like a fat, like, stretch of empty motorway. And I guess it's empty. Makes a lot of sense, because I was like, this people are on this. That was empty because it's not finished. So like, people can't, I guess, go all the way through. Although I did see a few guys on bikes, obviously know the crack. They were also on this side of the road. So like, they obviously know that they can kind of just get away with it. Which is quite funny. It's actually not that dangerous though. Like, all that was going through my mind was like some guy just being like, excuse me mate, it's too dangerous round here. You're gonna get hurt by the big machines. It's like, yeah mate, I could just like, as everyone else is doing, just like stick to the side of the motorway and just like not getting in the machine's way and just like do what I'm doing. Like, just stay out all the dangerous machines' way, just like be an adult for like half an hour and then I'll be back onto normal road. But instead everyone's like, "Way, white guy, what are you doing here?" And I'm like, what's up? I'm just running, man. It's actually kind of class having all this road to yourself. Like, it reminds me of when I did the half marathon in Perth, and like they closed part of the motorway to allow us to run under the bridge and like do this loop. But like, there's no other runners. It's just me, like, sort of in the mountains on this, like, because the dirt stuff's fine, but it's kind of like quite easy to run on this. You know, you don't have to like watch. I'm not going to snap one of my ankles. Do you know what I mean? It's like, I can kind of just run, get into a nice rhythm. There's no cars or lorries like flying past me to worry about. It's just like, you know, my private road through the mountain pass. I might have been shafted by maps. I'm not sure I can go through here. There's a tunnel there, and I know the lads are sound and that, but I'm not sure they're going to be sound enough to let me go through a tunnel that's not finished. This looks like an absolute no-go zone. The guy there told me I can go straight on and right. I'm literally just praying that there's some sort of road to the right here. Like a bloody smoke screen. This is absolutely mental. I've been somehow allowed into this tunnel. I was trying to think that we can see. There's like so much construction. I didn't want to film too much of it. I was getting really paranoid. Just like, I think I was like some sort of spy or something. Just like, who's this guy filming everything? And I was like, I don't know what, you know, who's about here and who's gonna get my little like this guy's in here. I'm just trying to be as decent as possible and just like light on, like, look, I just need to get through the tunnel and then I can make my way through. Like, I can't, the detour's like 50k, maybe more, like around on this huge stretch of motorway. Like, I was looking, I was like, I'm screwed, like, please do not make me do that. But I'm kind of just sort of, one guy like showed me an X, like as in you can't go through, but I kind of just was like, oh no, it's okay, and then just kind of walked with confidence just through, and these other people just seem like they just want to do their job, they don't care about me. So yeah, it's fun. It's full on, there's just like stuff everywhere. There's like bits of wire, like I kind of wish I'd filmed more back there. So it's this person just like making something here. It's pretty wild. And I don't have a hard hat on. Everyone else has got a hard hat on. So I don't know. It's the most mad thing I've been in. It's like full on construction site. Guy decorating it there. Got a side tunnel. There's another tunnel on the other side. been chatting so much shit today. What this feels like is like one of those movies where it's like, I don't know, like a sci-fi or like, I don't know, like an Avengers movie or something, where like the guy takes you downstairs and he's like, just behind a wall there's just this whole like underground like setup. It's like, we've been building this for 10 years and it's just like a city underground, and you're like, holy shit, like what is going on? It's like construction just everywhere. I just felt like such a guest in this environment, just cruising about, and there's just so much going on, like that tunnel into another tunnel where it's just like sparks flying off everywhere, like construction stuff happening, and I'm just here like, what is going on? I just felt like I was being shown around this underground lair city thing. This has been one of the most surreal days ever. Like, I was just not expecting this at all. Just complete deserted motorway, random little village. I'm able to go through the tunnel. It's so dangerous. Crazy stuff just going on everywhere, like weirdly quiet, as if like this is like a secret construction environment or something. Yeah, it's mad. What the fuck, man? What is this? I actually could be literally 20k. How far? I'm 32k up this place. Like, I could actually be nowhere. Like, I might have literally just ran to a dead end, because there's a big bridge behind that, and we can see that. Like, this looks like it's like not even been built yet. Look at that. Crazy. I thought they were gonna tell me to go down there. They're actually letting me walk across this. This is mental. This is crazy. Like, absolutely fucking crazy. I don't know what it is. It's not actually a sheer drop there. Just like, whoa. No, I'm gonna not have that camera out too much. Yeah. Oh, it's the funniest thing I've ever seen, those guys. They were so sound. This is actually surreal. Like, this whole place, I'm like on some random bridge. Just like, I mean, look at that, man. How beautiful is that? Like, I don't think anyone, like, when's the last tourist that saw that? On some random bridge, no one comes here. It's amazing. This is seriously special, man. This huge dam thing. Let's come across it. It's gonna be a long video today. I don't care. It's just wild. And like literally off the edge there is the water. There's nothing else. If I was good at taking photos, I'd have an absolute field day here. So many cool little shots, like, you know, I feel like if you're good with camera, you just like, that bike, whoa, do the lighting or something. I was so confused earlier. I thought that, then we saw it was almost like a rail track on the bridge. I was like, oh, they're building this for like a train to go across. But obviously, like, it was just for that big crane thing. Sort of like maneuver across the bridge. There's a whole railway, like, or like whole track across the bridge, so the crane thing could like move back and forth, which is pretty cool. Also, it's gonna sound so sad, but like, that's one of the best experiences of my life. Like, that was just so good. Like, I guess some people love like mad views, and don't get me wrong, I love a mad view or like a hike or whatever, but like, just that was just like, for me, just seeing loads of construction stuff, I just find it so interesting. Just like how that all works. Like, you just never really know, you know, like normally those things like shut off unless you like specialize in that, you know, space of work, and you're never actually going to see it. Whereas like going through and just see them doing all the different jobs is just so cool. I thought my GPS was completely messed up. This road's not even on maps yet. Because it's like, it says I'm like way off the track, and there's another road to the left of me. But it's kind of nuts. Like, this is windy ass road, and this is pretty straight sort of road. It's just like construction road. They're obviously building to speed up this windy thing. And I was originally thinking it was going to be like 46, 47k to the hotel. But I've literally just beelined. I've taken some screenshots of the GPS. I wonder what my Strava is going to be. It's going to think I've like ran through the jungle or something. And yeah, so like doesn't actually think I'm that far away. But anyways, we'll see what my watch says at the end. But this road could have cut off like, I don't know, like 3k, 4k. I have no idea, but we'll see. I feel like these guys have a bit of crack. One of them must watch some TV, or I don't know whether it's from like TikTok or something. But he was like, all right, mate. I was like, yeah, good. And then the other guy, he actually spoke good English. He was like, sort of asking where I was from. And then he's like, oh, you can't really go down here. And I was like, oh, come on. Like, it's just easy for me to go down here. He's like, where are you from? And I was like, oh, I'm from England. I was like, Tula Nuang, which is, I think, how you say I'm from England. And he was like, ah, typical. I was like, the English, come on. I think my luck has dried out. Like I said, I can't go down here. And yeah, this bridge, kind of see it, like, yeah, can't get across there. Actually, I have no idea how I'm going to get across here now. This guy's showing me a way. The other guy said no, but this guy said yes. So I'm like the luckiest person out there. Mad thing. So yeah, definitely got across that one. Which I think goes into the town. But the guy told me I can take this road here, sort of around. Might be a little bit of a detour, not gonna lie. Shit, there's a car coming. I'm not used to cars at the moment. It's just been running on my own private road for the last however long. That lad is so sound. He walked me all the way down that hill, which is a bit of an effort, like, and now he's got to walk all the way back up, but he was at the top. And there was a couple of boss men about, and like one of them, like one guy kind of said no, and I was like, oh, can I take some photos? And then he kind of let me past, and then this guy kind of just like took me under his wing. He's like, I'll take you down, mate. I was like, you legend. Probably saved me about 5k of running. So yeah, hero. Oh, bless him, that lad walked me down. It's obviously just heading into town. All good, come on. No. Oh, wait. Not sure what he wanted. I thought he was offering me a lift. But yeah, as I was saying, that lad that walked me down, I guess, I don't know what he's doing, heading into town, and offered me a lift, which is very kind of him. That's pretty damn intimidating. Little guy just walking with a fat knife. I was like, hopefully he's a friendly. Tell me that's not intimidating. Hey! 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 Hey, you little fuck. Hey! Hey! Car coming, mate. Jesus Christ. Honestly, I've actually had way worse encounters than that. Like, that's probably the best one I've got on camera. But like, yeah, sometimes they get seriously close and get really quite aggressive. Especially when there's a couple of them. There's two of them there, they're just like egging each other on. There's no better feeling than when a family sort of says hello and then asks where you're from, and you hit them back with Chola Nuang, and they're like, oh, English. It's like, don't ask me any more questions, that's all I know. So I think this is where I'm spending the night. Quite cool. I'll get like a front view, sort of like the square place. It's cool. Forgot to do we're done video. We're done. Got some beef noodles. Kind of finished those. I want to get some more so I can try and remember to show you. But yeah, mad though. I could honestly say that could be my favorite day. Like, different to the Havan Pass. Like, that was just stunning, and it was like a different sort of experience. And the fact that it was touristy didn't take away from it. I'm not going to be like a snob and be like, oh yeah, this was much too touristy for me. I like the more niche things. Like, but like today was like, I feel like niche is almost the word to use to describe it. Like, you know, yeah, it's just unique. It was just like so many characters that I sort of met along the way. Very friendly. Like, I feel like it's getting friendlier in the north. And just like so many legends who like helped me along the way. Like, the fact that I got here in 43k rather than, I think the original was like 46, because I was able to take this road that doesn't even exist on Google Maps. Like, just the whole experience. Like, I remember seeing that bridge and being like, I can't go across this, obviously not. And then the guy was just like super sound. There's a lot of lads like chilling there, like absolutely loving it. So yeah, today was really special, really special. I enjoyed it a lot. Yeah, I haven't actually even checked the hotel, but I was just so hungry after today. I did bring a lot of food with me, but for some reason I was just really hungry. So yeah, have some more food, check into the hotel and smash out some work.